A message from the ravens and my higher self. So this morning, two ravens flew over my apartment and they started cawing out at like 7:30 in the morning. That is not unusual for me. I have had ravens following me around for about a year. So September 2024 to now. And I asked my guides, I said, "What does this mean?" So I have been guided to give y'all a channeled message from the ravens and my higher self because um, I'm not meant to follow anyone's path but my own. So for this reading, we're asking my higher self, like, what's up? Where are we going? Because my role as a messenger is to lift people up and activate your dormant codes of leadership so that you can lead and guide yourself. So this reading, it's about the message that my higher self and the ravens have for me, but it's also going to help you as well. So I started shuffling my deck of tarot cards and four cards fell out. And so I was like, that's the spread. That's what we're doing. Justice. The first card I pulled up is justice. So for me, what this means, I have been looking for a full time job for 2 years. And this means, girl, you're getting justice. The way the ravens were moving, there were two. Two is about decisions, it can be about partnerships, and one raven was flying over my apartment building and it was cawing loudly to the other raven that was in a tree, and then that one came out and started cawing and followed it. So that happens a lot with these ravens. There's one in the lead and they're calling out to the one behind them saying, "Come on, let's go, follow me." And then the second raven does, and it's like, "Kaka, I'm on my way, here I come." So I am supposed to be sharing stories with y'all that like lift you up as well. So, justice is coming. I don't know exactly what the timeline is. Time is always weird, but justice is coming. I've also been told by my guides, and this is going to be relevant for some of y'all as well. My rise is somebody else's opposite. That's how you balance the scales of justice. And she has scales here. This is also giving Libra. Libras are all about balancing the scales. We're either at the tail end of Virgo season or we just entered Libra season. I don't remember which, but like Libra season is upon us. So it's a time for justice. It's a time for balancing the karmic scales. I also use my voice for this as well. So as a messenger, my voice is really important for serving the highest good. I'm also connected to mermaid energy. I'm connected to siren energy. What do? They use their looks and their voice to call in what they want. And then once it arrives, they say, "Thank you, that's mine." If you ever drop some jewelry in the ocean or in a body of water like a lake, leave it. That's for the mermaids. Do not take their offering, leave it. Um, Another thing that could relate to this justice card is if people messed around, they're about to find out. If you're keeping your side of the street clean, you don't have to worry about the justice card. That doesn't mean you have to be perfect, it just means you have to show up. Next, I pulled the Ten of Wands. She's tired. She has, this is similar to the Nine of Wands that I pulled in a spread yesterday. Ten of Wands means it's time to take a little rest, take a little break, stop doing too much. So an example for me, a real life example that might be helpful to y'all, as I've been looking for a full-time job. I've been working my part-time job and then I'll take a break and then I'll go to LinkedIn and then I'll network on LinkedIn and then I'll go back to my part-time job and I'll do that back and forth. And then by like 2 o'clock, I'm like dead, tired, because all that content switching, all that back and forth is draining my energy. And the wands is all about like action, will, forceful energy, fire, and action. So I have actually been draining myself in a way that does not serve my highest good. And so I'm just being asked to find balance there. That can also come back to the Justice card. Next, Nine of Pentacles. Love to see it. Nine is about things coming into fruition. Pentacles, I almost always associate with money, tangible things, material things. And this woman is chilling in her garden. She's got her falcon. I have falcons that follow me. I have ravens, crows, and hawks. I've been seeing hawks a lot. So this woman is just chilling in her own abundant garden. So I go for a lot of walks outside, and that's when I'm going to see my birds. And she is relaxed and at peace while she's doing that. Next, I pulled the Two of Swords. Not my favorite card. Two is about decisions. It can also be about partnerships. So whenever I see the Two of Swords, it's like it's time to make a decision, or a decision is about to be made. Swords is going to be about communication and intellect. There could also be some conflict there, but conflict does not scare me. And so when I see this woman, like she is being asked to meditate, like she's closing her eyes, she's making a decision, and these swords say, don't mess with me while I'm doing my thing. Also, she's doing her thing. So what this says for me, like, that's making my body chills. I'm given, whenever something is a yes or an exclamation point, I get full body chills. So it's happening again. She's being asked to make some decisions, and a common theme that's been coming up is people are making moves in silence. That's also what this is giving. So yes, my legs are lighting up. And then when I set my deck of cards down, they were facing up, and it was the Lovers. There's some things on here I can't show because she got her teenies out. But this is the Lovers card with a 6. So I have a divine union, divine partnership that is going to be coming into fruition soon. I know this because I'm in constant communication with their soul. And so when I see the Lovers card, like, yes, that can be about divine union, but it's also about decisions. So with the Two of Swords, like, it's also about decisions. I already have the blueprint for what I'm going to be doing. When you have a divine union coming in, a divine partnership, what that basically is like a romantic partner that's like picked out by the universe, and your souls have a contract together. Like, you know that you're supposed to be in some kind of partnership with this person. So I am meant to make money with the person that I'm in a divine union, divine partnership with. I'm building my empire. They're meant to build their empire. And then we're meant to build a third one together. What I love about the 6 that's associated with the Lovers card, again, I can't show some of this. The 6 with the Lover card is about balance and harmony. And I know that for me, and this could be true for some of you as well, is a divine union is supposed to create harmony and balance. So the person that's making my legs tingle again, the person that I have a divine union with, we have had that our souls have had that forever. So my soul is over 1 million years old. That means that theirs is as well. Like, people reincarnate all the time. We have soul fractals that will be in different bodies. Like, I've been a raven, I've been a mermaid, I've been a frequency, I've had an underwater temple, I've had a mountain temple, I've been a dolphin, I've been a whale. So the more that you learn about yourself, the more that you will start to uncover your past lives. And me and this person, we have been together through like all of our lives. And when we honor our agreement, I rise, they follow. Like the ravens today, like one of them was ahead, they were cawing out as they were leading, and the other one was following right behind. So as I rise, my divine union counterpart, they're gonna rise up too. And I'm very visible online with my marketing work, LinkedIn, and with my spiritual work, YouTube and TikTok. So I want y'all to understand this is relevant to you because a lot of you are meant to be using your voice as one of your divine gifts, especially if you're connected to water. Water holds memory, and sound moves through salt water faster than it moves through fresh water. That could be relevant for some of you. I am a Cancer sun and rising and a Virgo moon, and I am meant to use my voice to lift people up. So if you are using your divine gifts, I want you to understand you are serving yourself and you're serving your highest good, and at the same time that serves the highest good of all. So if you're supposed to be a messenger and someone tries to silence you, they gonna get what's coming for them, because you're meant to use your voice. Just like Ariel, okay? There's a lot of really important themes in that movie, Ariel, the Little Mermaid, when Ursula tries to take her voice because she knows it's powerful. I'm meant to use my voice, and people try to silence me on LinkedIn and in old jobs. It's there's a very specific demographic that is constantly trying to silence me, and it doesn't work, because I'm divinely guided and I'm divinely protected, and y'all are too. If this is resonating with you, it's going to feel like confirmation. So listen responsibly, take what resonates, and leave the rest behind. If this is not for you, don't worry about it. But what I want y'all to take away is this: when you're using your voice and you are acting authentically, the universe will reward you. I don't know what time that's going to look like, because we live in a world that does not like to reward authenticity. It likes to punish authenticity. So when you're on a higher path, in the beginning stages, things might not come to you in the tangible as quickly, because you're playing the long game. So I'm sure a lot of you have noticed at work, people will be quiet. People will be like, oh, you can't say that. You can't do that. You can't wear that. That's suppression, and that's oppression. And when you go against that grain and you start being authentic, the universe is like, ooh, this feels good. Your authenticity is a divine gift to the world. And if people don't want you sharing that, they're trying to bring you down. That is a low vibrational frequency that does not serve your highest good. It does not serve the highest good of all. I'm not saying go out there and be a jerk. I'm saying when you get to be your most authentic self, that acts as a filter to everything. So authenticity attracts authenticity. So the more authentic I am online, the more authentic people I attract. And I notice I don't get a lot of disrespect. It just doesn't really seem to find its way to me. And when it does, it's just like, hey girl, you're too much, you're too loud. Okay, then don't listen, then get out of here. I'm not for you. But also what this is telling me is like, be super strategic. That also goes back to the falcon. Again, I see falcons and hawks a lot. They're very strategic about what they say. If I'm going to post something online, and a lot of y'all are meant to create content, you're meant to create art, because that's how you share your message and your divine gifts with the world. And when you do that, when you share those gifts with the world, it raises the collective consciousness, that raises the like average vibration, that lifts society up. That's how you create new realities. And when you do create a new reality, it's like that reality already existed. Think of it like a parking lot, and you just found the right parking space. Like it's already there for you. So another message back from the ravens is, what they're saying is, what you want, it wants you back, and it is being divinely guided to you. But you need to be strategic, and you might need to sit quietly and meditate. But eventually you're going to need to act. So what a lot of spirit guides I've noticed, like on social media, they don't teach you how to act. And again, it's an individual experience, but they teach you that like you just have to like feel good, happy thought your way into things. That's a part of it. It's not all of it. And when you get to a certain level, like, yes, that will happen for you a lot faster, but you also have to make aligned actions, aligned decisions. This two is about decisions. And the Lover's card is also about decisions. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Stop muzzling yourself. Stop wearing a mask. Stop suppressing your voice. And do that when it feels safe. Do that when it feels right. That's what I mean when I say listen with discernment, is what's right for me is not going to be right for everyone else. But I'm speaking on themes that are going to resonate with a lot of you. So that's what I mean when I say take what resonates and leave the rest.